For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
For years, he's been the heart and soul of our team on the mound. Now, his entire future in Milwaukee boils down to a single contract clause. Is this the end of an era? I have exclusive details you won't hear anywhere else. Subscribe and turn on notifications because this news is huge and you need to know. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, bringing you the inside scoop and the information that truly matters to every single one of you, the real Brew Crew. Before we dive into today's topic, which is absolutely critical for the future of our franchise, I need to ask you a favor. If you value straight to the point, no nonsense analysis with information from someone who is truly in the know, please hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. You are not going to want to miss any updates, especially with what's on the horizon. Trust me. Now, let's get down to business. Today, we're talking about a pillar of our team, a name that has become synonymous with grit and resilience in Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. We are at a defining moment, a crossroads that will shape not only his future, but that of our entire starting rotation for years to come. I've been following this situation closely, talking to my sources and dissecting every detail of his contract, and what I've found is that we're on the verge of a major move. The conversation revolves around an imminent $20 million mutual option for the 2026 season, which carries a $10 million buyout. The massive question hanging over American Family Field is, will Big Woo continue to wear the Brewers navy and gold? The answer, like everything in baseball, is complex and nuanced, but I'm here to break it all down for you. To understand the magnitude of this decision, we first need to look at Woodruff's journey. He's not some hired gun, he's one of us. Drafted by this organization in the 11th round back in 2014 out of Mississippi State, he grew up in our system. He made his MLB debut in 2017 and has since watched many great players like Corbin Burns and others depart, yet he has remained. He's the anchor, the veteran who has seen it all, and his career has been a roller coaster of spectacular highs and devastating lows, primarily due to injury. We all held our breath when he underwent shoulder surgery that sidelined him for nearly 2 full years. Many doubted if he could ever return to his elite ace-level form. But Brandon Woodruff is not just any player. He came back. And he didn't just come back. He came back dominant like a force of nature. Since his return on July 27th, his numbers are simply phenomenal. A 2.05 ERA with 49 strikeouts over 39.1 innings pitched. He isn't just a piece of the puzzle. He is a fundamental reason why we are on a path to potentially have the best regular season in our franchise's history. He is the emotional leader and the on-mound intimidator that every championship caliber team needs. However, this incredible performance creates a financial dilemma. The structure of his current contract was designed for this exact moment. That $20 million mutual option sounds good on paper, but the reality of modern baseball is that these options are almost never exercised. And according to my sources and reporting from respected insiders like Curt Hogg of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, there is virtually no chance that this option will be picked up by both parties. Hogg was direct. No, the mutual option will not be picked up. And he's absolutely right. Let's break down why. From Woodruff's perspective, why would he accept a one-year deal, even at $20 million, when he can command a long-term contract on the open market? He's already guaranteed a $10 million buyout. This means he can decline the option, pocket a cool $10 million, and then go seek, for instance, a 3-year, $60 million deal. That will give him far more financial security and stability, which is crucial for a 32-year-old player with his injury history. For him, the choice is obvious. Decline, take the $10 million and test the free agent waters. He's not going to lock himself into 1 year when his value is at its peak. From the Brewers side, the logic is also clear. The front office under Matt Arno is known for its fiscal prudence and data-driven decisions. Committing $20 million to a single player for 1 season, no matter how important, is a risk. And that $10 million buyout was actually a savvy move. It was a way to bring Woodruff back, give him a substantial salary for 2025. The $10 million is essentially deferred pay, and maintain flexibility for the future. Both sides knew when they signed this deal that it was a bridge to see if Woodruff could get fully healthy, and if so, to begin a new negotiation from scratch. Therefore, the declining of the option shouldn't be seen as a sign of an impending divorce. On the contrary, it should be seen as a starting gun for the real negotiation. The question isn't if the option will be exercised, but rather, what comes next. Losing Woodruff would be a devastating blow to the Brew Crew. He is the heart and soul of this team. His clubhouse presence, his leadership, and his performance on the mound are irreplaceable. We're talking about a player who can single-handedly change the course of a playoff series. He is our ace, and that is why the next phase of this saga is so critical. So if the $20 million option is off the table, does that mean we should be saying our goodbyes to Big Woo? Absolutely not. In fact, this is where the real skill of our front office will be put to the test. As I said, declining the option is just the beginning. Sources close to the situation indicate there is strong mutual interest in extending the relationship. Woodruff loves Milwaukee, the city loves him back, and the Brewers know the value he provides, a value that extends far beyond the stat sheet. The central question now becomes, what is the fair market value for a new contract, and how would it fit into the team's payroll structure? If Woodruff remains healthy and productive through the rest of this season, and crucially the postseason, he could easily command a 3 or even 4-year deal on the open market. We are talking about an annual average value that could range from $18 million to $22 million. A 3-year deal in the neighborhood of $60 million seems to be the most realistic starting point for negotiations. For the Brewers, this would be a significant but calculated investment. The risk, obviously, is his health. Committing long-term to a pitcher who is fresh off major shoulder surgery is inherently risky. However, the risk of not signing him might be even greater. Where would we find another pitcher of his caliber and his connection to the franchise? Promote from the farm system? It's a possibility, but a prospect rarely replaces the immediate impact of a proven veteran. Go to the free agent market. That would be expensive, and the new player wouldn't have the same understanding of our culture or the love of our fan base. Re-signing Woodruff sends a powerful message. We are here to compete sustainably, and we value our homegrown talent. It would be a statement that the front office is willing to invest to keep a winning core together, rather than constantly selling off valuable pieces. This would resonate in the clubhouse and energize the fan base in a way few other moves could. From Woodruff's standpoint, the decision is also complex. Could he get more money elsewhere? Maybe. A team desperate for an ace like the Mets or the Red Sox might throw a larger contract his way. But is money everything? Woodruff has built a legacy in Milwaukee. He's revered. He knows the organization, the coaches, the medical staff that helped him recover. There is an immeasurable value in being in a familiar, competitive environment where you are the centerpiece. Would he be willing to give that up for a few extra million to play for a rebuilding team or in a ruthless media market? There's a strong possibility that he would take a slight hometown discount to remain where he's happy and where he has a chance to win. Loyalty does still mean something in sports, and the relationship between Woodruff and the Brewers appears to be genuine. Both sides stand to benefit from a new deal. The Brewers secure their ace for their next competitive window, and Woodruff gets the long-term security he deserves without the uncertainty of moving to a new city. The ultimate deciding factor in all of this will be the remainder of the 2025 season. As the original source material mentioned, Woodruff has a playoff campaign to worry about before he truly considers free agency. Every pitch he throws in September and hopefully October will be an argument at the negotiating table. If he leads us on a deep playoff run, dominating opponents under the most intense pressure, his value will skyrocket. The pressure on the front office to re-sign him at any cost will become immense. If he falters or gets hurt, the conversation changes dramatically. So as fans, we're in a unique position. Every time we watch number 53 take the mound, we're not just rooting for a Brewers win, we're witnessing a live audition for the future of our franchise. To sum it all up, here's the situation. The $20 million mutual option will not be exercised. That's a virtual certainty. But that is not the end of the road for Brandon Woodruff in Milwaukee. It is the prelude to a crucial negotiation for a new long-term contract. The interest is mutual, but the price and the risk will have to be carefully weighed by both sides. The future of one of the greatest pitchers in our history hangs in the balance. Now, I want to hear from you, the Brew Crew. What's your take on this situation? Should the Brewers open up the checkbook and give Big Woo the 3 or 4 year deal he will likely command, despite the injury risk? Or do you think that money would be better invested elsewhere? What's your price point? Let me know in the comments below. I want to know what the Brewer Nation is thinking. For more exclusive insights like this, breaking news, and everything you need to know about our Milwaukee Brewers, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. I'm always watching, always digging for the truth to bring it straight to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.